Hello. Today I'm very happy and very excited because today we start a new adventure. We will start showing the most successful restorations of houses that we sold in the past. And we will interview the owners, the lucky owners of these houses, so that you can hear their stories and see the beautiful works they have done. Today we are in a very wonderful home. So today you will meet Ken and Jay, that they are now good friends, and they will take you to the journey of their restoration, and they will show you their fantastic home. the work is done.
Yes, finally done.
Finally done.
Finally done.
So today we are in a beautiful house, and the house has been completely restored, and it's really beautiful. They are the lucky owners of this beautiful place. I saw the house before, but they will explain everything, what they did, and all the adventure.
It was quite an adventure, and we love the house now. It's amazing. It came out great.
So Jay and Ken from United States, tell us about the work, what you did, how long it took to do all the works, if you had any difficulties.
Well, it was a long process. It was about 5 years total to do all the work, and it was a major renovation from top to bottom, and it was very challenging. That's for sure.
But the 5 years was also due to COVID.
Yeah,
Ah, yes.
COVID was in there as
Because
well. And
we closed on the house in February of 2020.
right when COVID
And
was
then COVID
was happening here, and
happening, and then everything shut down. So
we missed about a year of not doing
okay.
any work.
almost
Okay.
2 years.
Almost two, yeah.
Because
2
you
years.
couldn't travel, and
We
also the companies were slowed down by the
Slowed down.
COVID.
Yes, exactly.
So you bought 2020, and let's say you started 2022, more or less, 21, 22.
21, 22.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, just demolition of walls and cleaning things from the ceiling, taking off the plaster. There were many layers of plaster, and on the floors and the walls and the ceilings. It was just a lot of it was just stripping the house down,
Yes.
getting as much off as we could. And I think Ken and our goal was to try to preserve as much as of the house as we could, keep whatever original we could keep, and keep it that way, and just preserve it. And that was our goal with everything.
And the house was closed in, so they had rooms for everything. So we opened up the archways to make it more of an open concept as well.
Okay.
Yeah, there were doors where all the archways are. There were doors, and everything was sectioned off and very closed up the
And
entire.
also you had, the floors, for example, that are so beautiful, like the living room or the floors upstairs, you just polish them.
Exactly.
All right.
A couple of them were covered up completely, and the one of the bedrooms had several, maybe an inch of different kinds of material on it.
A lot of linoleum and glue.
Black. It was like a black glue, and that was a lot of work to scrape and clean that off. And yeah, we wanted to. The floors were one of the things that attracted us the most when we saw it the first time, and definitely wanting to keep them. There were some that we couldn't keep just because they were damaged or not up to par. But
And obviously you also exposed the bricks.
Yes, when we first walked into the house, the living room ceiling was already exposed with bricks, and the floor was already exposed, and that's what sold us on the house. And we knew that the rest of the house, we were hoping, had the same bricks and the same flooring. So yeah, we exposed all of the bricks, and we did some of the demo work ourselves.
yeah, we did some of the ceilings and some of the walls. We were just so
Excited.
we were excited just to see what was behind certain things. Maybe shouldn't have done all of that or what we did, but we thought we were helping. But we were just curious to see what was behind the walls and the ceilings. It was.
And you did the restoration from apart from something that you were able to do yourself, but the restoration was done remotely. I mean, you were in the US and the building company and your project manager were working here for you.
Correct.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct. We had a building company, a management company. We also had the geometric
Yeah.
was here, and we learned one of the major things about being away from the construction site and not being here is just communication.
Yeah.
It's just really important to communicate as much as you can. And even with that, things get missed or misinterpreted. But then you just kind of like go with the flow on those things as well.
We tried to give them as much detail right in the beginning of what we expected and what we wanted and how we wanted to keep things and our design, what we hope to accomplish in the end. So that was kind of what we were hoping by being so far away that they would follow it. And we communicated with photos and online, and that was the big thing. And
Yeah.
it was very challenging not being here, but it worked out in the end.
It did work
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you have gas central heating or you have electric heaters?
It's a combination
Both.
of both. So in the wintertime, it's gas for the
Okay.
heat. And then in the summertime, it's electric.
Okay.
And we have a gas stove as well.
Gas stove.
Right.
Yeah.
But we've been very fortunate. We were here last summer, and the house really didn't get that warm.
Last summer was
comfortable.
very hot.
It was hot.
It was a very hot summer.
So we were pretty happy, but the walls are so thick here
Yeah.
as well. So I think it retains the heat and retains the coolness as well.
And in autumn, we're here in autumn now, and we haven't really had the heat on that much occasionally, and it kind of stays really comfortable in here. And but yeah, it's worked out, the heating system, and they place it all in the attic, so everything's out of the way up there. And
So you have an electric pump.
Yes.
yes,
It's electric
yes,
pump.
and the water pump is in the attic as well. All this. We initially, when we came in, the water system was in this lower bathroom, and there was a tank. As soon as you walked into the bathroom, there was a big giant tank above your head, so that had to be removed. And
And you stored it upstairs in the
everything,
attic.
everything's in the attic. It's got its own separate room up there and sealed away.
And you bought all the furniture here in Italy, or you had it shipped from the US?
Everything,
Both.
Both?
Well, nothing was shipped from the
Sorry,
US.
nothing from the U.S. but
No. So we were very fortunate to be able to purchase things online and have it delivered here. And then a few things that we did purchase.
we
here
bought
annually.
we bought several suitcases from home, and we did bring things that we knew we needed in the house and the kitchen, and that was brought separately in our travels, and online purchases and local stores, and we found everything that we needed.
And we found some really great antique stores to kind
Sure.
of like keep that
Mix in.
feel in. So I think if we had to do it over again, we would not have bought a lot of things from the States and just bought it here.
In
Right.
We
Italy?
realized that you can find it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And there was sometimes a moment during the renovation that you felt discouraged or upset, or a moment that was very hard and you thought maybe we made a mistake, or not, or everything was very smooth and
It definitely wasn't a smooth process. There was ups and downs, just like every renovation.
Okay.
And but I always had, I think I can speak for Ken, that we kind of had a vision of what it would be like in the very end, and that was kind of what we were going for. And what we thought that it could be eventually. And I think we just kept pushing forward. And I think one example was when the house was nearly complete with the renovations, we discovered that the roof needed to be replaced. So that was
At the end.
At the end.
at the very end. So that was a very unexpected situation
And expense.
and expense. But you know, we knew we couldn't just patch it. It had to be totally redone, and we're glad it's done at this point. We just moved on from it, and just with everything, there were hiccups with ordering things, and you just work around it.
We had some, we wanted to keep just one level of flooring, and because of this design of the kitchen and the way that the piping situation, they had to raise the floor in the kitchen and in part of the hallway in the bathroom to run the pipes.
So this is why there is this step here.
Raised areas,
Yes.
yeah. And
So the pipes are underneath.
that was a big challenge. I mean, of course, we wanted an even floor everywhere,
Right.
but it just wasn't
It
possible.
wasn't possible, and so
No, it looks good like this. I like it.
once
Yes.
we were able to get over that, we realized it worked out for the best.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Because it gives some like movement to the rooms.
a little bit of dimension. So,
I like it. And so, if I don't know, which one is your favorite room?
Oh boy.
that's a hard one. I would say for myself, my favorite room would be the downstairs bathroom. And I say that just because when you see the pictures of how it looked before, it's unrecognizable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just the piles of debris and everything that were here initially. It did have its amazing transformation. I think mine is the cantina. I mean, I know it's the smallest room in the whole house.
So you both like the smallest rooms.
Yeah. And we had I guess going back to one of the, which we knew when we purchased it, one of the vaults on the second floor, the bedroom, had collapsed. So the floor was sagging in that bedroom. And we knew that, and that had to be totally redone. And the floor had to be dug out and leveled.
braced.
And
So you
braced.
had to remove all the tires and,
Yes.
then replace them?
Yes.
And you could do it without breaking any of them?
No,
broke
we had
You
some.
broke some.
But what
had-
they did, they made a border, so they saved quite a bit.
Oh,
of
yeah,
tile.
I would
I'd
say
say about 90% of the tiles were saved,
Yeah.
and the ones that wanted, they just put it in the center and made the border
White
with-
border.
White, yeah.
But that was one of the rooms we did want to save that tile. It was beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Along with the main bedroom, that was two of the nicest tiles in the upstairs.
Yes, the main one with the beautiful floor and the
Yes.
high ceiling.
And that was another reason why it took 5 years, just bracing it, and they had to do increments of raising up the ceiling.
Yeah.
And that was
That
it was connected to the cantina.
Right.
The problem with the wall was causing it to sink
To sink
upstairs.
down.
So everything had to be redone, and the cantina was just, it came out really nicely, and you know, we have it as a wine room and
Yeah,
storage.
the cantina
and
is pretty. It's very
yeah.
pretty. Also, I like the TV room upstairs.
the TV, yeah,
It's very cozy.
That's I think actually been one of our favorites as well, and we kind of had it set up a little differently when the furniture came, and I wasn't really into the setup, and I think once we reconfigured it and laid it out, now we really enjoy it, and it's a really comfortable room and
Yeah,
something
really cozy.
different.
And I know that you used to work in a furniture store.
I did, yes.
And so maybe this is why you had such a nice vision of this place, because at the beginning, when I saw the house, I thought that you had an internal designer to do the wall. And then he said that you just,
It was just Jay.
just
No,
you.
I've learned a lot in the past from where
From
I've
your
worked
job.
and things, and I got a lot of good helpful suggestions and tips. And both of us over the years, we've done several renovations of properties in the U.S. and from not this extensive. Well, I guess maybe we had one that was close to it, and that was a gut job. But yeah, we've kind of learned over the years what we like and what works, and yeah, this was a little different design for us with a lot more.
Because it's a different type of house, probably.
It is.
It is.
Yes, more antique.
Yes, and the lighting was a challenge here because I'm not familiar back home with ceilings like this and the stone. So that the lighting was a challenge to.
So
to
this is
figure
why
out.
you had all the external wiring.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Because they couldn't do anything with the wiring or put it inside.
No,
in
it was impossible, but it looks very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
And so, nothing. Thank you to show us your beautiful house.
You're very welcome.
And I hope you will spend many nice holidays in here.
Thank you.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, this
It
is
really
great.
is.
Everything came out great, we think.
And we're looking forward to also, we met our neighbors and we both are in Italian classes so we can improve, and it's just become more of a community for us now.
Yeah.
And it's not like a holiday home where you come, and we really feel attached to the community, which is really nice.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And nothing. Thank you. And congratulations for the beautiful house. And we will meet again when you're back.
Yes.
Thank you, Moni.
Thank you, Moni.
Appreciate
You're welcome.
it. Thank you.